This is how you turn your store-bought herbs into plants. First, fill up containers with water. Then remove the lower leaves from the stems and place them into the containers. Leave in a warm spot with indirect sunlight and change the water every few days. Follow to see if it works for all three types.
These are a few flowers that you don't need to buy. Just pick a leaf and it can thrive. 1. Succulents. Take a fresh leaf and lay it flat on the soil surface. Spray it with water daily, and soon you'll have a new succulent plant. 2. ZZ plant. After drying the leaves for half a day, insert them into loose and well-draining soil. In about a month, they will develop roots. 3. Money tree. Choose sturdy leaves, snap them off, and place them in foam immersed in water. In about 2 weeks, roots will start to form. Follow me to learn more about flower care and gardening tips.
Here's how to grow your plant collection at home by propagating a pothos plant. Select a healthy vine from your pothos plant with at least 4 to 5 leaves. Using pruning shears, cut the vine just below the node. The node is a small bump on the stem where new roots will grow. Continue this for each leaf while also trimming the stem off above the node. Place your cuttings in water, making sure the node is fully submerged. Place the container in a bright, warm, sunny spot in your house, and in a few weeks, you should see roots start to emerge. Once the roots are several inches long, transplant your cuttings to soil. Use a well-draining potting mix and a pot with a drainage hole, and make sure the roots are covered. Give your new plant a big drink of water and place it in a spot with bright, indirect light, and get ready to watch it grow.
Did you know that you can propagate old veggie scraps and turn them into your very own budget-friendly veggie garden? Today I'm going to be doing a little experiment to see which veggie scraps I can water propagate using the method that I'm about to show you. I started by preparing and cutting up some of my veggies. For my root veggies in particular, I made sure to leave 1 inch or 2 from the top, as this is where the new sprouts are going to grow. Then I grabbed a couple of glass dishes to put some of my shorter veggies in. This included my radish and my beetroot, my red and white onion, and my turnips and my ginger. It's important to know that if your ginger is already growing a couple of nodes out the side, make sure to have those submerged in the water. I then placed my garlic and my celery into their own little glass containers, making sure that they were both facing upwards. These 2 veggies were by far the easiest to propagate. All you have to do is place them in the jars so that the base or the existing roots will just be submerged in the water. Before I give my veggie scraps some water, I'm going to boost it a little bit with the Scott's Indoor Water Plants Pump and Feed. While this step isn't compulsory, it is winter where I'm living, and I figured that this product would give my veggie scraps the best start to their lives. When choosing a fertilizer, make sure to get one with nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus in it, and to only use half the recommended dose. Now these little guys should start to show signs of life again in the next 1 to 2 weeks. So don't forget to check back in and see if I have a flourishing veggie garden or a compost heap.
Lavender is very easy to propagate, and everyone can do it without any special equipment or experience. Simply select stems without buds or flowers on them and place them in a pot with some peat-free compost mixed with horticultural grit. Water your cuttings and keep them out of direct sun. They will root very quickly, and within 3 to 4 weeks you will have your own plants for free. For more information, please read my caption below. If you would like to learn more, please subscribe to my channel. Creating an amazing lavender hedge without spending any money is easier than you think. This is how I did it, and you can do the same. I will teach you how to easily create hundreds of your favorite plants. Here you see phlox, fuchsias, salvias, penstemons, asters, and so many more. Take cuttings of your favorite plants growing in your garden you wish to propagate and remove lower leaves. Prepare a cup of clear tap water and place your cutting in the cup to root. This is the result of the cuttings taken previously. Follow me for more tips.
Did
You know you can propagate willows in your own house, and it's super easy. All you gotta do is find a willow tree.
Willows are extremely unique because they have a natural rooting hormone that exists within the bark, and this will dramatically increase your success rate. Once you have your cuttings, remove the outside leaves and place it into your high-tech propagation device, or this water bottle. After a few weeks, you'll notice that your willow cuttings will start to grow roots. Using a chopstick, create a little hole and then place them right into that. Surround it with soil and you should have your brand new willow tree. Try this at home and let me know in the comments if it worked for you.
Tiny phone people, today we'll be talking about when and how to propagate your plants. First, you find a plant that's been attacked by your missus's ass so much that there are actually no leaves in this area. As if you've rubbed it or twerked on. You've been twerking on this. This was a delightful Adansonii mint. During this video, it shall be given a new lease of life. Chapter 1. When to cut. Some say it's best to wait till spring, the growing season, to make your cuttings. I say cut the when you want to. Do with that what you will. What I will say, however, the best time to take a top cut is just after the new leaf has emerged. Chapter 2. Where to cut. With these aroids, it makes our life a lot simpler. It's made up of a long stem with nodes spaced out along it. Each one holds the power of the axillary bud, enabling each node to regrow a new plant. One must ensure that each cutting has a node and a tiny bit of stem on each side. I now have a total of 48 node cuttings, 1 top cut, and 6 one-leaf cuttings. Chapter 3. What do we do next? Pop these cuttings into a prop box, making sure that the nodes and the knobbly bits are well into the moss. Close the box and let time do the rest. If at first you don't succeed, move the plant, because my missus's ass isn't going anywhere. One love, tiny phone people.
If you want lots of rose plants for free, the best way to do this is by taking rose cuttings. This is done in late spring or early summer, so save this one for later. But when you have green growth on your plant, cut just below a leaf node. This is the sort of lump where the leaves emerge from. Pop them in a jar of water, strip any leaves below the waterline and wait a few weeks. After about 6 to 8 weeks, they'll root from the node. Just pot these up in normal compost and water well, and in a few years you'll have lovely rose plants.
Here's how I propagated these cuttings from this beautiful cherry tree that I transformed in my last video. So once I had my cuttings, I filled up this plug tray here with a soil mix of vermiculite and cocoa coir. Now with your cuttings, you're going to want to make sure you have a clean edge like this, and then scar the edges of the cutting in order to expose more of the cambium. Once I had done that with all my cuttings, I then took it in some rooting hormone and then placed it into my pre-wetted mix of vermiculite and cocoa coir. And once that's done, I like to put it in a plastic bag, tie it off for humidity, and then put it on a sunny shelf to keep on growing. Thank you for watching.
The biggest mistake made when water propagating plants is changing the water. Let me tell you why. As your cutting sits in the water, it slowly secretes rooting hormone into the water, which helps it grow. The hormones are water soluble, floating in the water that it's sitting in. If you throw it out, it's goodbye hormones and will actually slow down the rooting process. The solution? Use less water at the start and slowly top it up as it evaporates. Fresh water will add oxygen to promote growth and keep the rooting hormone in the water.